Good morning. It's Saturday and I'm in the garage right now and about heading out to St. Margretheberg, and I thought I'm going to take you along because there's a reason for it. It's crazy. I'm driving on snow and down in the valley it is already spring. It's crazy how just a little bit driving up into the mountains makes such a huge difference. It is so stunning. Alright, we made it. Leia, you ready for a walk? Hi! Okay, let's go. Trying to get up here to have a tea and just kind of talk a little bit about this crazy experience about this house, which is right down here. Hey friends, I just walked myself through so much snow to get to a spot that's hopefully not too windy to record this video, but I can't make any guarantees. I am actually quite nervous about doing this vlog because reason one, it's been I think 6 weeks since the last time that we vlogged, and we completely stopped vlogging and filming because something happened. And it kind of just blocked me, like in my creativity, and just in general it just kind of completely blocked my flow somehow. And the reason for this is that we found a house, but I actually have to go back to really tell you the whole story. I don't really know where to start. I want to show you something. This house. We've seen this house some months back. We came up here, looked at it, I think it was in the summer, but we weren't really ready to buy. And over the last some months we really kind of narrowed down what we are looking for, and this really hits a lot of the points that we're looking for. I don't know, could this be my door handle one day? This could really be it. I think we're gonna have to find out if this house is still for sale. And yeah, oh my gosh, this is getting really exciting. This house was for sale, I don't know, in September or October of last year, and we saw it online and we thought, okay, let's go look at it real quick from the outside and stuff. You know, it's an old house, super old, 1711 or something. I forget, or 1707, I think it was built. So super, super old. We didn't know anything. There's like 4 pictures on the internet, and that was about it. So we went and looked at it in the summer, and we thought it was absolutely beautiful. The location is gorgeous and everything, but we weren't ready for either moving again, because we had just moved into our apartment. And then another thing was that the drive to Adrian's work would be about 40 minutes. And we always thought, well, you know, we're living in Switzerland. It should be much, much faster. It should not be 40 minutes to drive. And I think in general, we just didn't really know what we wanted. And so over the last few months, we really started to hone in on exactly what we wanted. And this house kept popping up in our minds over and over again. And about 6-7 weeks ago, actually the weekend when we launched the last vlog, we decided to just come up here real quick and just look at it and kind of get a feel for it once more. And we did, and it was a big problem because we fell head over heels in love with it. Now at this point, the house was not listed for sale anymore, and we didn't know what was going on with it because it was still completely empty. We kind of snooped around, you know, a little bit and kind of tried to like look in the windows, you know. Glad no one caught us, I guess. And then Leo was just looking. She's such a good girl. Hey, good girl. Yeah, you're tired too. You're getting old. She is turning 8 this summer. You can definitely feel it. But anyway, so we came and looked, and we completely and utterly fell in love with this house. Like completely. We got out of the car and we didn't even talk to each other, and we both felt exactly the same thing. And it was this feeling of coming home. And on the way home, I stopped at a place that was close by because I saw some people, some farmers out there, and I stopped and asked them if they knew anything about the house and if it had sold, and they thought that it hadn't sold yet. So they were actually able to give me the name of the person that was in charge of selling it. And you know, this was Saturday morning, and we had to wait until Monday morning. It was the longest weekend in a very, very long time. It was the first time we really wanted the weekend to just be over. And then on Monday, Adrian called, and the guy was very friendly, but he said that the house was, you know, everything's being prepared for a sale. So we were like, okay, you know, what are the chances? And we started to go crazy with like ideas of like, can we just bid more, or like, I don't know, go to the people and tell them that we really want it and we have like a young family and blah blah blah. Obviously we didn't. And I remember, I think I said something once in a vlog that like we're trusting in God that he will provide us the right house, but that I'll probably be having cold feet. And this is exactly what happened, you know, like we know that, you know, if this is the house, God can still give it to us, you know, but at the same time it's like, why would he? You know, we had the chance back in the summer, so that was really tough. And so we decided to wait for about a week. And then we called our bank and we're like, okay, we found this house, like, can we get some sort of like a paper that will like tell them that we're very interested and that we do have the backing, if it's not just, you know, a lot of words. And they actually were able to give us a paper, like a pre-approval or whatever you call it. I don't remember what you call it. And we handed that in, and he said, you know, the deal is like almost certain that it's going to go through, but that he would call us if something would change. Okay, fast forward about 4 weeks. He also told us that it would be about 2 months until the house would close. And you can just imagine, like, I am the worst when it comes to patience. And it was, yeah, that's kind of why we stopped vlogging. It was just so hard on us. Hey, look, it's like a snowstorm up here. It's so beautiful though. It's so quiet. I just really like this about this place. Anyway, so we waited about 4 weeks and came up here again. We actually came up here a few times. And decided, okay, let's just call again and see if there were any news, because maybe he would forget to like tell us that it had sold, and we're like still waiting. So we called. That was, I believe, 2 weeks ago, and he said nope, still the same, like nothing had changed. And it's just like so hard. And yeah, so we totally like can imagine life up here. It's exactly what we want. We finally at least figured that one out. Like, we want to be in a small village, but behind a small village in like a beautiful little valley like this, where it's perfectly quiet and where you don't really have neighbors. You have neighbors, but not like on top of you. And we're totally okay now with a drive of 40 minutes, because that's just fine. And we want chickens, and we want like, all this cool stuff that we can't have down in the cities and stuff. And oh my Lord, I'm still just praying and hoping that this house will magically fall through and we can still snatch it up. We haven't even seen the inside, okay? Like, we're talking complete renovation project here, and no idea how much we're actually be getting ourselves into. But we're ready for anything this house might throw at us, because we've been scoping out the area, just in general, like different areas here in Switzerland, and we haven't really found anything that could even close to compare to this place, where you have this peacefulness and you're still not, completely off the beaten path. But it's been extremely difficult, and this is why we haven't vlogged, because, the last weeks, even though a lot still kept happening, it just didn't feel right to, I don't know, to share anything other than about the house. And we weren't really sure if we wanted to share this with you or not, because it's so uncertain and it's probably not going to happen. And it seems like, we're completely nuts. You're probably going to think that right now if you even made it this far about me talking about this house. And, we probably are a little bit nuts. But when you find what you really want and you can just see it, you're already living in it, like I already know how my garden is gonna look. Like, I'm already walking through, my flower garden and like picking flowers. I mean, this is how insane I've gotten, it's like really nuts, okay? But when you know, and that really sucks, because someone else had the same feeling, I guess. So we shall see. I think it should be about 2-3 weeks now until we hopefully will finally find out. And I mean, the chances are literally like, I don't know, 0.5%, like 99% or even more, this house is not going to be ours. But up until we get an official no, I think we're going to just keep dreaming about it, because it is perfect. It is perfect for us, and it is exactly what we want. We want old, we want charm, we want to be able to bring a house back to life like we did in New Hampshire. That was one of the biggest joys, actually, and the hardest thing to leave was our house that was in a really bad shape, and then we just brought it back to life. And it was hard to leave it, but I'm really happy that another family is living there now with kids. And to me, actually, that was one of the most important things when we sold the house. I was like, I really, 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 really hope that a family with kids is gonna move in. And yeah, that's what happened. Oh, there's someone. Stay. It's always so funny when someone like walks in when you're like talking to your phone. It's so embarrassing. A little while ago, I found this song. And when I listened to the song, I just started to cry. Like, my heart just erupted. It was like a volcano, just emotions and feelings just coming out of me, because I saw this house, and I saw the meadows, and I saw the sun, and I saw how happy we were in this valley. And I thought, to end this whole vlog, I'm going to play this song for you, just so stick around till the end. It's a beautiful song. I hope you're doing good, and stay safe, okay? Bye.